Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Kodiak Mountain Resort is expanding with an indoor heated swimming pool, hot tub, and a new large play set for the kids. These new additions will be for guests only, coming in 2026. Visit KodiakMountainResort.com for reservations. Star Valley Sports on SBI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs, and by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Live Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Back inside Star Valley High School for day 2 of a Casper weekend in Afton as Star Valley hosts the Kelly Walsh Trojans today with live coverage on the SVI Sports Network. I'm Duke Gans with Dal Erickson. Thank you for joining us. First Bank of Wyoming is where you're more than just an account number. Find your local branches in Alpine and in Afton, also online at GoFirstBank.com. For those of you joining us with the live video coverage on SVI, what you're seeing is the last few seconds of the boys' JV game where Star Valley has a 54-46 lead with the ball and dribbling out the last few seconds of game time. Varsity girls are going to be on the way after this, Dal. Speaking specifically to the girls, they're coming off a win yesterday against Natrona County.
Yeah, and it was a rough one. 36-30 was the final. It was we used the term a couple times during the broadcast. It was a rock fight. Neither team able to shoot the ball real well. The Lady Braves did prevail, which is on paper probably what should have happened, but they were in some trouble for sure. They've got in my opinion, they can ill afford to do that again today, going up against Kelly Walsh, who really didn't have any troubles last night in a win over Jackson.
On the boys' side, another close game there. Star Valley coming up short in the boys' game yesterday against Natrona County, so we'll have Star Valley Kelly Walsh boys after this girls' game as well.
Yeah, a poor shooting night all around for the Star Valley players. The girls were able to pull it out. The boys were not. Credit to Natrona. They picked up that win, 42-38, and they'll go for the, I guess you call it the Far West sweep today up in Jackson, and they would be favored to do that today later this afternoon.
It's all part of the first Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off as the boys' JV game is done. Varsity girls take the court, and they are warming up for a 11:30 tip-off time. It's all part of SVI Sports coverage of Star Valley basketball. They have the Crimson Corner, the Roundup, recap the rivalry on the way. Amelia Kazer will have the sideline report with Coach Kate Erickson. Take a look at that records watch of the keys to game ahead of the national anthem. Your varsity roster and the starting 5 from Braves Gymnasium here at Star Valley High School. When we come back, I have the chance to catch up with Star Valley Junior Hudson Kleeman for our player spotlight. That's on the way next on the SVI Sports Network.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
It's the first Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on SVI. In our senior spotlight, we have junior Hudson Kleeman with the Star Valley Lady Braves. Hudson, great to have you with us. Let's talk basketball out of the gate. Right now, for you guys, as you get ready to host conference games, what are you focusing on in practice as a team this week getting ready?
We've been working on breaking the press and getting the ball down the court and just taking care of the ball as we play basketball.
Awesome. Now for you, what have been maybe some goals or something that you personally have been working on this year that you've tried to focus on?
I've been working on not letting my girl to get the basket and get past me, and just always going for the rebound and getting after the ball.
Hudson, what is your favorite part about playing basketball?
I love playing with the girls I play with and just playing basketball.
Absolutely. All right, Hudson. So anything specific with these Casper schools, maybe on film, or anything specific that you guys have been trying to focus on as you get ready to open conference play?
Well, it's our first conference games, and it's at home, so we're just going for the win and trying to go 2-0 this weekend.
Awesome. Love it. All right, Hudson, when you're not playing basketball, what other hobbies do you have?
Well, in the winter I like to go skiing, and then fall I like to go hunting and hiking and stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. It is winter now, so do you have a favorite ski area that you go to?
Yeah, we've been going to Targhee a lot if they have snow.
If they have snow, yeah, not a good year for that, of course. All right, Hudson, how about in school? Do you have a favorite class right now?
Probably weights, because all of my friends are in there, and you just get to hang out before practice because I got a 6 hour.
Very cool. Awesome. How about your favorite meal? Do you have, like it's your birthday or something, you get to pick whatever for dinner? What would you pick?
I like salmon a lot and steak.
Excellent. Like that. How about favorite kind of music? What do you like to listen to?
Oh, I listen to a lot of different stuff. I don't really have a favorite.
Okay. All right. Favorite breakfast cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
That's an easy answer then. Perfect. All right, that's Hudson Kleeman, our senior spotlight on the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Kodiak Mountain Resort is expanding with an indoor heated swimming pool, hot tub, and a new large play set for the kids. These new additions will be for guests only, coming in 2026. Visit KodiakMountainResort.com for reservations. Star Valley Sports on SBI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs, and by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
We're back inside Star Valley High School, the Crimson Cathedral, for live coverage of Braves basketball on SBI. And the Lady Braves warming up to host the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans out of Casper, Wyoming, in what is game 2 of this Casper weekend. Star Valley coming off a win on the girls' side against Natrona County yesterday here on this court. Now let's take a look at what else is happening this weekend in Star Valley High School athletics with the Crimson Corner.
And look at the girls' basketball. As I mentioned, they defeated Natrona last night in a tough one, 36-30. And then Evanston will be in town on this next Thursday. Boys basketball lost a tough one to Natrona last night, 42-38. Again, Evanston coming to town on a Thursday night game. Girls and boys wrestling competing right now at the Tiger Grizz. You can go find a watch link at SVInews.com. And indoor track competing at the Snake River Open today in Pocatello. That is at the campus of Idaho State University. And that's a look at your Crimson Corner.
It's all part of the countdown to tip-off. We're about 9 minutes away from tipping off Star Valley Kelly Walsh of the girls varsity game. Let's jump right into the roundup and some girls' games of interest around the state of Wyoming today.
Well, Kelly Walsh defeated Jackson last night, 38-22. Number 5, Laramie over number 4, Thunder Basin, pretty handily, 60-39. Cheyenne Central took care of Campbell County by 20. And then, as I mentioned, Star Valley defeating Natrona County by 6. And then number 1, Cheyenne East, all over number 3, Sheridan, 51-33. Some matchups for today. Thunder Basin at South. Natrona County looking for to bounce back at Jackson today. Campbell County is taking on number 1, East. Number 3, Sheridan at Central. Kelly Walsh right here in Afton. And then Riverton is at Rock Springs. And that is a look at your roundup presented today by Sunrise Engineering.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That is sunrise-eng.com. 8 minutes away from tip-off time. Still to come, the rivalry, the Records Watch. Amelia Kazare on the sideline. That's next on the SVI Sports Network.
Battleson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
Under 6 minutes away from tip-off time, Star Valley Lady Braves and the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans in Afton tonight on a Saturday 11:30 scheduled tip-off time. Let's recap the rivalry between these two schools.
Well, the first game took place back in the 1997-98 season, and it's been a tight one. It is tied 12-12, so whoever wins today will have the advantage, at least until the next time they play. Here in Afton, Kelly Walsh has a one-game advantage, 4-3. The last time these two teams played, the Lady Braves won that one by 10 in Rock Springs as part of the 4A West Regionals. Looking at some of the trends, the Lady Braves won all three meetings last season. Kelly Walsh won both in 23-24, but the teams are 5-5 in the last 10 meetings. So close as can be there on the rivalry, presented today by SVInews.com.
Visit SVInews.com for your print or e-edition subscription, or both to the Star Valley Independent. Visit SVInews.com. We do have Amelia Kazare on the court side. She had a chance to catch up with head coach Kate Erickson, get his thoughts heading into the game. Millie.
Coach Erickson said he's super happy by the team's grit coming off yesterday's win. He said he's really hoping to see a higher shooting percentage today, since they shot just 18% from the field last night. He said he's really proud of the girls' defensive effort, holding Natrona to just 24 points, all from inside the arc. Erickson said the main focus heading into today's game against Kelly Walsh is improving shot efficiency while maintaining that same gritty mindset. He also gave an update on Ruby Hill, who received 5 stitches but is cleared and ready to go for today's game. Back to you.
Thank you, Amelia Kazare, with the Miles CPA Courtside Report. It is tax season. Get your best result possible with the help of Miles CPA in Afton and in Alpine. Yeah, Ruby face planted on the court and left a blood skid mark that took a few minutes to clean up, and she wanted to go back in the game yesterday, but the athletic trainer said, you probably better wait till we get that stitched up.
Well, probably the right decision there. What was interesting is during the broadcast, I mentioned, yes, she might have even needed a stitch. Well, she needed 5. How about that? But she's expected to play today. And more than that, thankfully, she's okay.
Absolutely. So appreciate the report from Coach Kate Erickson and Amelia Kazare. Now, how about the records watch for the Lady Braves presented by Star Valley Disposal?
Well, it's interesting. Coach Erickson touched on the shooting percentage last night, about half of what they normally shoot, which is 6th in 4A at 35.1%. Defensively, the Lady Braves allowing 40.8 points per game. That ranks 5th in 4A, only allowed 30 last night, 24 inside the arc. As Coach Erickson mentioned, that is a look at your records watch presented by Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That is StarValleyDisposal.com. It's the Lady Braves and the Lady Trojans at Star Valley High School. A final 2-minute break here. We'll have the keys to the game and the starters when we come back on the SVI Sports Network.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Just moments away from tipping off Star Valley and Kelly Walsh and girls varsity action live on the SVI Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Kurt Sand and the Pep Band is here. Jim filling in a little bit as we approach noontime on a Saturday in Afton for Braves basketball. That's it for the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. Dal, how about your keys to the game with the help of Star Valley Health?
Well, I know this will shock you, but I'm going to look at shooting percentage again for key number 1. At least 35% today is what I'm looking for from the Lady Braves. Key number 2, looking for backcourt steals. That's really what helped them win the game last night against Natrona County. That's when they're at their best, is when they are causing some havoc in the backcourt. And I'm looking for at least 10 assists as a team today, and those are my keys to the game presented by Star Valley Health.
Star Valley Health has the keys to your great health. Compassionate care, every person, every time. Visit StarValleyHealth.org with your keys to the game. We are going to go down to the court here in just a few moments for the PA announcements and the introduction of our national anthem singer, made possible in our broadcast with the help of Hastings Ace Hardware in Afton, proud supporter of the Star Valley Braves, and live coverage on the SVI Sports Network. So let's go down courtside and the national anthem. Ahead of the starting lineups, after the anthem, we'll have your varsity roster, and then the starters will be announced here inside the Crimson Cathedral.
Without them, our student athletes wouldn't be able to compete in the sports they love. Their time, dedication, and commitment help make every game fair, safe, and meaningful. So today, Brave Nation, please join us in giving a big round of applause to our game officials. To honor America, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and join Star Valley's own Chloe Jack in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
There's your varsity roster for the Lady Braves, presented by Mountain Star Products, and we are going to have your starting five announced here for both teams, for the Lady Braves and the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. First, for the visiting Trojans from Kelly Walsh High School in their road greens today. Wearing number 1, a junior at 2.9 points per game, is Miley Morrison. Number 11 at 4.3 points per game is Brecken Fagot. Number 13 at 4.9 points per game is senior Micaiah Humphreys. Number 14, a junior, 3.5 points per game is Haley Larson. And number 15, a sophomore, 7.5 points per game, Olivia Spears. Head coach Kayla Gilliam for Kelly Walsh. Entering the game today at 1-8 overall are the Kelly Walsh Trojans.
Number 3, a junior for the Lady Braves, is Morgan McGee, averaging 8.4 points per game. A senior wearing number 4, that's Cameron Mackey, averaging 6 points per game. The Lady Braves leading scorer, averaging 12 a game, that's number 5, another senior, Ambry Nelson. A junior, number 12, getting the start tonight, that is our senior, one of our player spotlights, averaging 7.4 points per game, that is Hudson Kleeman. And back in the lineup with those 5 stitches, a senior, Ruby Hill. Ruby averaging 5.3 per game. The Lady Braves coached by Kate Erickson, assisted by Jason Gazer, as well as Alan Simpson and Shaylin Hathaway.
Starting lineups presented by Mountain Star Products, plumbing supply, gravel, sand, topsoil excavation, road building, and equipment rental located on Rocky Road in Afton. That is Mountain Star Products. Lady Braves in their home whites today. Kelly Walsh in the road greens.
There you can see that right eyebrow of Ruby Hill. Got the 5 stitches, got the bandage on it.
Looking good. Official is at center court, and we are ready to play basketball. And the ball is up. The tip is won by Kelly Walsh. Okay, we have a jump ball on the jump. Who has possession?
Double jump. That's a great point.
They're going to jump it again?
I would think you just jump it again.
Because the ball was tipped and no one gained possession. It was tied up.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
No, so we are going to jump again because you can't. No one had possession to force the arrow, and then now it's tipped out of bounds.
Do it again.
So we're going to have to do it a 3rd time because, again, nobody had possession. Another jump ball. Well, this is exciting.
Yes. Only 500 more of these to go.
For the 3rd time, possession won by Kelly Walsh, and we're playing basketball.
Game over. We're done.
It is the Lady Trojans working the outside, and they almost turn it over, and they do. Dribbling on the side, and a quick turnover by KW gives it back to Star Valley, or gives it to Star Valley for their first possession.
Turnovers are going to be such a big deal in this game. Whoever can take care of the ball the best is probably got about a 90% chance of winning this game. Both these teams are very similar in that way.
Hill on the outside, nice pass to Kleeman, who scores coming down the right side post. Hudson Kleeman for 2.
And a beauty of a pass there from Ruby Hill.
7.5 to go in the opening period. Star Valley strikes first. They lead 2-0 on our Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Here's the drive left post and kicked out of bounds. It's going to be knocked out from behind, rather. Stays with KW. Here's the replay.
I can see the cutter there. Hudson going to the basket. Ruby finding her. That is when the Lady Braves are at their best. They're moving the ball around. They're finding each other and making good passes like that.
Kelly Walsh inbounds behind the defense to the front court corner. Saved before it goes back court by Kelly Walsh, and the Trojans have it with 45 seconds into the game, trailing Star Valley 2-0. Lady Trojans has Spears up top. Drives, kick out. Morrison for 3 left wing. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by Kleeman underneath. Star Valley basketball with Nelson across the half court. Hill on the left wing. Down low to Mackey's falling out of bounds, saved it, but into the hands of Kelly Walsh. Star Valley turns it over.
That was a good thought, just to pass a little off the mark, and Fagot comes up with the steal.
6:43 to play, still first period. Screen set on the outside for Larson. Goes down into the lane to Fagot. Spin, kick out, 3, right wing, good. Olivia Spears, the right side triple to make it 3-2, Kelly Walsh. Dribble drive take on the angle. Shot deflected, no good. It was McGee on the attempt. It's knocked out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley.
Here's our Fall River propane replay. Dishing it out. Open look there, and nothing but net there for Kelly Walsh.
Back to McGee after the inbound. Jumper on the left post is good. Lead back to Star Valley. Morgan for 2 to make it 4-3.
First points of the day for Morgan McGee.
6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first period. Lady Braves back on defense in the man-to-man set. Ball to the right key, kick out over to Larson up top. Kelly Walsh feeds to the left side corner to Morrison. Again, Larson, top of the key, now right side. Angle drive, nothing. Kick back outside again to Humphreys. To the right key, spin in the lane, pivot, triple team, and back outside again. Humphreys drives, shot fake, good defense again. Now a jumper from the elbow is good. Fagot will hit it. Patient for Kelly Walsh, and Fagot gets 2. Lead back to Kelly Walsh by 1.
Outside jumper falling early here for the Trojans.
5-4 with 5:25 to go in the opening period. Here's Hill, left post, off the mark, no. Hit the backboard, but no rim. Rebound to Kelly Walsh, but then falling back to Star Valley. Loose ball tipped, out of bounds, goes to the Braves.
Here's this last sequence. Kelly Walsh on both of their baskets, they have created some space by driving into the hoop. The Lady Braves are collapsing, and then they're kicking it back to the outside, and they're knocking them down. Star Valley's going to have to be aware of that.
5:10 to go, first period, and it's stolen by Fagot on the run. Defense comes behind and knocks it away and out of bounds. I don't know if it was a block or it was just a lost possession that they deflected out, but it stays with Kelly Walsh.
Substitution is Brooklyn Schaaf for Kelly Walsh. And on the bench is Haley Larson.
KW inbounds to the left side wing. Ball movement over to Morrison, tests the angle. Nothing, spins, kick back outside to Fagot. Tries to go down low inside, but it's tipped, looking for Humphreys, and it's a steal for Star Valley. Mackey to Nelson, right side, drive, blocked in the lane, picked up by Kelly Walsh. Loose ball in the front court, KW keeps it. Schaaf works right side to Fagot, now kicks it over into the wing, top of the key. Clock down to 4:35 to play. No fouls have been called on either team so far, as a three-pointer's on the way, and it's another swish, and it's good. Olivia Spears makes it 8-4, Kelly Walsh. Pressure in the backcourt put on by the Trojans.
2 of 3 from distance so far for Kelly Walsh. I think they like this gym.
4:12 to go, still first period. Here's Kleeman. McGee, Mackey, right key, kick out. Nelson, right wing, threes off the mark, rims out, and no good. Rebounded by Fagot. Kelly Walsh basketball.
Not sure if it's any cause for concern yet, but the Lady Braves not really getting any offensive boards.
Miley Morrison, the shot fake, and then 2, then a tip still on the inbound. Kelly Walsh has the ball back, knocked out by Star Valley, and it stays with KW, and it's Trojans leading right now by 6, 10-4.
Livy Kleeman will check in for Ruby Hill. Here's that last sequence from Morrison.
3 minutes, 43 seconds to go in this first period. Kelly Walsh with the 6-point advantage and the basketball. Left key is Fagot, kick it outside to Spears, drives, cross court along the baseline for another 3, no good. Rebounded this time by Nelson. Star Valley basketball with Ambry across the timeline. Sets the half-court offense with a pass to McGee, holds it, and up top to Kleeman, quickly over to the right side to Livy Kleeman. Working around the arc, still 10-4 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Star Valley trailing Kelly Walsh.
Fast start for the Trojans, couple of threes.
Kleeman, right post, off the mark, no good. Rebounded again by Kelly Walsh. Brecken Fagot has another board, and it's KW on their side of the floor. Schaaf to Smith, around the arc, left side. Humphreys drives the angle, shot is good. 12-4, and it's all Kelly Walsh over the last 2 to 3 minutes. McGee, open 3, off the mark and no good. Another one and done. Rebounded again by Kelly Walsh, and a foul on Star Valley.
Spears with the rebound. Well, Kelly Walsh shooting the lights out right now. They're actually 3 for 3 inside the arc and 2 of 4 outside the arc. Quick start. The Lady Braves have to weather the storm.
Star Valley trailing by 8 with 2.5 remaining in the opening period. First foul called in the game. It goes against Star Valley. And as you mentioned, the first personal on Livy. KW inbounds with some backcourt pressure being put on by the man-to-man Star Valley defense. McGee with the dribbler. That's Larson across the half court. Feeds to the left key. Spin. Back, and a travel call. Will turn it over. An extra step for Holthouse. Gives it back to Star Valley with 2:17 before the end of the first.
Ari Foster in for the Lady Braves. She'll check it in here to Nelson.
Nelson's picked up in the front court. Ball moving up top. Foster goes into the lane to England, kicks it back out. Nelson pivoting up top of the key. Livy Kleeman with it now. 1:50 and counting to play in the first period. Screen set for McGee, but no shot. Goes to Foster down low, tiptoes the baseline, but steps out of bounds. And Star Valley turns it over again with 1:44 to play in the first period.
Lady Braves just not playing to their strengths the last couple of possessions. I mean, I understand Ari wants to get the ball to her teammate, but if you pivot towards the baseline with someone underneath, then just you have nowhere to go. And the odds of you stepping on the line or turning it over just are super high in that situation.
Larson collects the inbound play in the backcourt. Nelson's covering her, and a backcourt foul on Ambry. Just the second team foul with 1:38 still to go in the first period.
A little too physical there from Ambry Nelson. First personal, second team foul, as you mentioned. 98 seconds to go here in the quarter. Been a tough start again for the Lady Braves.
Kira Allred subs in as Nelson will sub out. Inbound at the half-court line, a collision and another foul. Two quick ones go against Star Valley. With 1:35 to play, that's their third team foul.
Second on Livy Kleeman. Hard to imagine a better start, honestly, for Kelly Walsh right now. You've hit almost all your shots and committed no fouls. You're living the good life right now.
Larson will inbound again to Holthouse. Quickly back to Larson. Drives, help defense, and a nice play. Knocking the ball loose is Kira Allred. And it goes out of bounds off of Kelly Walsh. Kira hustling to the ball and makes the play.
It's plays like that that are going to turn things, the momentum back the other direction. The Lady Braves have to do it on the defensive end.
England across the half court with the help of a screen. Feeds to Allred. Doesn't take the shot. Drives to the free throw line and back outside. Here's England. Picks up the loose ball with 1:15 to go before the first period expires. Star Valley still trailing 12-4 in after against Kelly Walsh. England drives. Tough shot. Too strong. No good. Nobody down there for the rebound except for green jerseys. Boyles has the board. Rather, it was Shape, I believe, with the board. Ball tipped, loose, but picked up by Kelly Walsh. Now they drive, now they shoot, now they score, and give them the foul. And so now they go to the free throw line with a 10-point lead.
5 different players into the scoring column here for Kelly Walsh as Spires goes to the line to complete the three-point play. Too strong.
Off the back rim, rebounded by Star Valley. Livy Kleeman on the board. Foster up front to England. Lost the ball, tipped out of bounds. Off of England, and it goes back to Kelly Walsh. Star Valley really just not getting much going here. They trail by 10, 14-4.
Well, in some cases, the scoreboard doesn't tell the story. It's telling the story here in this first quarter. I mean, 4 points. That is just not going to get it done in any league.
Spears inbounds backcourt to Morrison. Tests the sideline, but shut down and comes back center court and across the half. 35 seconds to play in the first period. Driving is Schaaf on the left wing. Shut down and back outside with a pass to Olthouse. Feeds it down the left post, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by KW. And it does go back to Star Valley with 26 seconds to go in the opening period. 14-4, Star Valley in desperate need of some points and almost stolen on the inbound play by Kelly Walsh, just knocked out of bounds.
Well, it's kind of a tough place to try and inbound the ball. You've got 2 out of bounds lines and then an opponent right in front of you, right? Just kind of takes away a lot of angles.
Foster collects the inbound up the right side and into the front court. 21 seconds to go in the period. Lady Braves trailing 14-4. No fouls on Kelly Walsh, 4 on Star Valley. It is Braves basketball. Here's England, top of the key, left side to Foster, clock down to 10. Ari passes to Mackey, open 3 down the middle, needs it, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Kelly Walsh. Spears has it almost ripped away, but there is a jump ball call. Mackey will force the jump. Arrow favors Star Valley, so they do get a chance here with 2.7 on the clock. See what Coach Kate Erickson calls on the inbound. They run it, bounce left side through the hands of England, and they turn it over as time expires. And it's been that kind of opening period for Star Valley. After 1, Kelly Walsh 14, Lady Braves 4 on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise. and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
You're watching live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Good opening period for Kelly Walsh. They lead by 10 and had the ball on the start of the second period. A 3 rims out, and it's rebounded by McGee. And she'll take it into the front court. Works it to Nelson, spins on the elbow, kick out. England, right wing 3 is off the mark, but rebounded and the putback no good. Fight for the offensive board, but instead it goes to Miley Morrison, and Kelly Walsh has another defensive stop.
The Lady Braves, at this point, they're going to have to just get to the line somehow to try and get some points into their scoring column, because nothing is falling right now. It's a bleed over from last night where they shot, as we mentioned, 18%.
Turnover by Kelly Walsh, a travel violation in the front court, so Star Valley offense does have it again. Kleeman to Nelson, deep top of the key. Left side is England. 14-4 on the scoreboard, favoring Kelly Walsh. Kleeman makes a move to the rim, and there's the foul, and doing the Dal Erickson play. It's just what Dal told her to do.
Yeah, that was all me.
Yeah. To the Riverside Dental free throw line, Hudson Kleeman for 2 attempts.
Brecken Fagot whistle for her first foul. First foul in this quarter, actually first in the game for Kelly Walsh, and Ruby's first attempt is short.
Ruby with the 5 stitches on her right eyebrow. That came from yesterday's game. And the second free throw attempt is good. And that ends the Kelly Walsh run, makes it 14-5. Cuts the lead down to single digits. 7 minutes remaining before halftime. Kelly Walsh basketball to the right side. Humphries dribbles deep on the right wing. Morrison, open 3, left side's airballed and saved before it goes out of bounds. Tipped back into play to Humphries. Back to Morrison. Extra pass, 3 left corner. Good.
Wow.
Brooklyn Schaaf, the triple left side, and Coach Erickson has to call a timeout. The second chance opportunity, and it's a 3-point shot that makes it a 12-point game. Back after this 30-second timeout on SVI.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
Here's more from Duke and Dow with live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Coach Erickson didn't say a lot during the timeout, but what he did say, he made sure his girls heard. So we'll see if they respond. They're down 17-5 right now, 6:32 to play in the second period. It is Lady Braves basketball in the backcourt against a full court press. McGee throws it up to Hudson, somehow collects the ball and works it up to Nelson. Hudson was covered, and now McGee, left corner 3, no good. Backside rebound, though, for Ruby Hill. She'll clear it back out, and another chance here for Star Valley's offense. 6:13 to play, second period. England to Hill. Swing pass left side to Nelson. Holding it on the wing, fakes right, dribbles left, now kicks it back to McGee, extra pass to Hill. 12-point deficit for the Lady Braves on their home court as they work against the Kelly Walsh defense. Ball moving around the outside, now England in the lane, kick out, Hill, no shot in the corner and back up top.
moving it around pretty well here, but the Trojans are responding as well, and they haven't found a shot they want to take quite yet on this possession.
Time still ticking around the perimeter with Hill. Left wing, jabs left foot, passes up to Kleeman, and around the arc they continue. Looking inside to Hill, but nothing. Now Nelson drives. Beautiful sidestep, but misses the shot. Found an open look, and then she rips the ball away from the rebounder and scores. There you go, Ambry. Missed the shot. Kelly Walsh had the rebound, and she just stepped in and ripped the ball away.
Well, it's plays like that kind of turned last night around. Defensive plays, a lot of steals by the Star Valley defense. Because, right now they're going to have to do it on that end because Kelly Walsh isn't missing on this end.
10-point Kelly Walsh lead. Trojans have it. Left wing three, no good, and it's rebounded by Hudson Kleeman. Star Valley basketball. Across the half-court line, led by England. Works to Nelson. Clock down to 4:45 to go before halftime. Star Valley again patient around the perimeter. England wants to drive, but goes to McGee. Kick out. Kleeman travels on the outside on the head fake. So it goes back to Kelly Walsh.
Here's a last sequence here from Ambry. Misses this shot and then takes the ball away and puts it back up and in.
No pressure in the backcourt as Kelly Walsh will cross the timeline. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Second period. KW up by 10, 17-7. Feed into the lane, double team, kick out. Left wing three, no good. Fight for the rebound. It will be a jump ball call. Arrow favors Star Valley. Lady Braves get the ball.
Duke, you go back to last year's game against Kelly Walsh. The Lady Braves had a really rough first half, turned it around the second half, and not only did it turn around that game, which they ended up winning, it kind of started turning around their season. We'll see if that happens again today.
2-on-2 on the fast break after the inbound, but the defense recovers, and so Nelson retreats back to the outside. Works to Mackey. Tries to drive, but can't. We hit the midway point of the second period at Star Valley High School. Lady Braves have Mackey up top. Good crossover move. Drive, kick out, long two from Hills. A swish. Ruby Hill with her heels on the line makes it 17-9. Kelly Walsh back on the other end. Feed into the lane. Ball got tied up again. Arrow favors Kelly Walsh, but Star Valley again tying up the basketball in the paint.
Here's your Fall River propane replay. The drive and dish from Cam Mackey. Toes on the line there for Ruby Hill. She knocks down the jumper. In for Kelly Walsh is Cedar Smith and Ellie Holthouse.
Look at Kelly Walsh on the inbound here. They have all four girls lined up on the free throw line.
And they're all adjusting their waistbands. They mean business.
Yep. Whistle blows and they run their set. Inbound outside to Larson. Hand back off to Spears. Work around the arc. Left side is Smith. Clock ticks away to 3:30 before halftime.
There's a great battle between Libby Kleeman and Ellie Holthouse down low.
Three, right wing, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It was off of Holthouse. Will go to Star Valley. The Lady Braves have chipped away at this a little bit. They've cut it down to an 8-point game and have the ball back. 3:22 to go before half. Full court press being put on by KW. Nelson double teamed, in trouble, needs some help. Splits the D nicely and finds Hill. Ruby collects the ball and she's quickly double teamed. And Coach Erickson has to call a timeout. Team was in trouble deep in the backcourt. So we'll take a full timeout. 3:12 to go in the second period. Star Valley trailing 17-9 on the SVI Sports Network.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
In the American West, some properties are more than just land. They are legacies. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed across Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, specialize in marketing iconic Western properties, and their expertise is evident in the sale of the historic CK Ranch, spanning over 6,500 acres just south of Jackson, Wyoming. Trust the team that knows the land. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
The SVI Sports Network is your home for live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Full court press remains for Kelly Walsh. Star Valley will have 3 timeouts remaining. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Full court press remains as Nelson goes up the side, feeds to Hill. Now numbers for the Braves, but they can't take advantage. Ruby lost the dribble for a half second, does feed it back to Nelson. She drives, has the ball lost, picked it back up, kick out Hill. 3's on the way but traveled. It was good too. The 3 went in, but just that extra step, and it's waved off.
And not just that, the Lady Braves frantically, they broke the press and had a wide open Livy clean under the basket, and just that was the split second they lost control of the ball. They would have had a layup there too, so some missed opportunities on that trip up the floor.
Still 17-9. Star Valley looking for some more defensive stops. 3's on the way on the other end, no good. There's a foul on Kelly Walsh, their second of the period. Gives the ball back to Star Valley.
Holthouse whistled for that one. First personal on her. That'll be the second team foul. No team fouls on the Lady Braves here in this quarter. 2:40 to go. There's not been a lot of fouls in this game so far.
McGee has the seat. Foster subs in. Full court press remains for Kelly Walsh. Hill double teamed. Goes to Mackey. She's able to quickly get up the sideline and across half court. Nelson on the right side corner. Wants to drive. Jumper on the post. Bouncing and falls for Ambry. Now it's a 6-point game. It hasn't been a quick comeback, but it's been there. Now Star Valley's cut the lead in half.
Oh, wow. And then forcing a turnover here on the other end. A diving effort from Ari Foster. Here's that last sequence. Friendly roll here from Ambry Nelson. But Ari Foster on the other end here went full horizontal to tip that off of her defender, and another turnover to Star Valley.
17-11. Since the first timeout called by Coach Erickson, I don't think Kelly Walsh has scored any points. Star Valley's defense has really stepped up. Trying to get a few more things on offense. Mackey, good shot fake, and then drives in and draws the foul. That will put Cameron to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Going to get Spears for her first, 13 foul. As you mentioned, this one on the shot, so Cam Mackey to the line where she shoots 71%, but not a lot of attempts so far. That one's good.
She'll have another opportunity with the lead down to 5. I believe it's a 7-0 run right now for Star Valley, starting with that first 30-second timeout called by Coach Erickson.
You're right. It was 17-5 at one point.
Second free throw is good. Make it an 8-0 run. The Lady Braves back in it now. 17-13 with a minute 54 to go in this second period. 3 team fouls on Kelly Walsh, none on Star Valley. Trojans had the basketball. Feed to Humphreys. Couple dribble, handoff to Spears. Top of the key to Larson. Works it to the right. Has a screen, but no shot for Humphreys. Time ticks down to a minute 30 to go. Still second period. Humphreys top of the key. Dribbles left, back to her right with a pass to Larson. Spears. Nope, Schaaf rather. Deep on the right wing. Long possession for Kelly Walsh. Drive, corner 3 on the kick out. No good. Rebounded by Ambry Nelson. Star Valley basketball. Another stop for the Braves on defense.
Well, Kelly Walsh at one point was 4 of 7 from 3. Or 3 of 7. They're now 3 of 12.
So they've gone cold, and Star Valley's back in the game on an 8-0 run right now. Trying to make this a single possession game after trailing by as many as 12 in the second period. Clock down to 48. Ambry steps back and calls a new set. Mackey will set a screen with a pass over to Hill. Back down to Mackey, catch, kick out, no shot. Clock at 35, and the ball stolen by Kelly Walsh. On the run, trying to beat the defense to the rim. Stop, shot, no good. Rebounded by Star Valley. Nelson has it with 25 seconds to go. Star Valley still trailing 17-13 and still on the 8-0 run. Clock at 19. Foster to Nelson. Right post, dribble, shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, tip to Kelly Walsh. They'll have it to Larson. 10 seconds to go before halftime. Across the half courts, Larson feeds to the right post. Back to Larson, drives, no, but a foul. Stopping the clock at 4.2 seconds, and that will put Kelly Walsh to the free throw line.
They'll get Livy Kleeman for this one, her third personal, first team foul on Star Valley in the quarter. Kelly Walsh wasn't whistled for any in the first. Lady Braves almost whistled for none in the second. Free throw is good for Haley Larson.
Registration for the spring season is open with the Star Valley Soccer Club. Find details and scholarship info at starvalleysoccerclub.org. Second free throw is good. That ends the run and makes it a 4-point game, 18-14. 4 seconds for Star Valley. Clock didn't start. They got clear to half court before the clock started. They're going to let it roll out, and the shot's up, no good. Lady Braves got about an extra 2 seconds there. The home clock took them clear to the half court, but they're not able to get the shot to fall in, and it's 19-13. Kelly Walsh on top of the Lady Braves as we go to the half in the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show on the SVI Sports Network.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Halftime coverage is presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, supporting local families and communities. Visit Simplot.com.
At the break, Kelly Walsh leading Star Valley by a score of 19-13 in the girls' varsity game. And the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show. Star Valley cheer team is on the court right now performing their game day performance. It is state cheer next week, Dow, so the Brave Cadets and the cheer team will be at the Casper Event Center and will be competing on Friday next week in the state cheer competition. This is being recorded. We'll have it uploaded later on as its own post on the Star Valley Independent Facebook page. And this full performance by the Star Valley High School cheer team is part of the Star Valley Health halftime showcase. In the game today, Star Valley Lady Braves cold in the first period and the second period. Timeout was called by Coach Erickson, really lit the fire, especially defense. Star Valley went on a run and was able to get themselves back into this game, at least here at the halftime.
Yeah, at one point it was 17-5, and Kelly Walsh had the ball, so things were really not looking good. They were able to kind of claw their way back into it. Kelly Walsh kind of took a little bit of the shine off of that run with a couple of free throws there to end the quarter, but you're back in it now if you're Star Valley, and you just got to come back out and do the things that you probably worked on all week, because in that first half, boy, a lot of things just did not go very well.
Take a look at that score by the numbers with the Paddleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home halftime battle stats.
Well, first for Kelly Walsh, just a terrific first quarter, very balanced, and came out hot shooting and really spread the offense around. Things certainly cooled off in the second quarter, but leading the way was Micaiah Humphreys. She had 5 points in that first half. Haley Larson with 4, Olivia Spears and Brooklyn Schaaf with 3 points apiece. 2 points apiece for Brecken Fagot and Miley Moore. Morrison. Rebounding-wise, I've got Kelly Walsh with a 1 rebound advantage, 5 steals to 2. That's a big deal because Star Valley thrives on steals, and just a pair on my stat sheet in that first half. 2 of 3 from the free throw line and 3 of 12 from the three-point line. That's just a shade under their average of 29%, shooting 25 from distance. The Lady Braves, 4 points for Ambry Nelson, 3 for Ruby Hill, and then 2 points apiece for Morgan McGee, Cam Mackey, and Hudson Kleeman. 0 for 5 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And that's a look at your stats here at the break from Battleson Brothers.
Carpet One Floor and Home, where you'll find quality, price, and service, located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. Lady Braves trail during the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show 19-13. Let's see if we can give away a gift certificate to Swirl in downtown Afton.
Well, our question today, who led the Lady Braves in rebounds in their 45-35 win over Kelly Walsh in Rock Springs? The last meeting at the 4A West Regionals. Use our text-in number 307-203-4637. The first correct answer wins a gift certificate to Star of 89 and potentially spend it on Swirl.
That's right. They have, of course, the frozen yogurt. They have their soups of the week. You can follow them on their social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, to find out what flavors and what soups they have every single week. 203-4637. First correct answer wins the halftime trivia. During the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show, Trojans over the Lady Braves 19-13 on SVI Sports.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Kodiak Mountain Resort is expanding with an indoor heated swimming pool, hot tub, and a new large play set for the kids. These new additions will be for guests only, coming in 2026. Visit KodiakMountainResort.com for reservations. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
This is the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show, bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com.
Join the Simplot team, find local positions and even national job openings at Simplot.com. Duke and Dow with you with the Lady Braves trailing the Trojans 19-13 at the break. Let's see how Star Valley, actually let's go courtside first with Amelia Kazair and our Miles CPA courtside report.
The biggest concern during the first half was the team's defensive effort in the first quarter, where they allowed Kelly Walsh to score 14 points early. He said he really needs the girls to tighten up defensively and not let the other team get comfortable. Offensively, Erickson said that the girls are settling for too many off-balance shots around the perimeter and need to do a better job of attacking the point, getting to 2 feet, and finishing strong inside. Improving ball movement to create those inside opportunities that could make a big difference in the second half. Back to you.
Thank you, Amelia Kazare with the Miles CPA Courtside Report at Afton Alpine. And call 885-0055. Let's see how Star Valley's done with those keys to the game, presented by Star Valley Health.
Well, key number one was at least 35% shooting. That's right where they are, actually, in the first half. But when you factor in the 0 for 5 from the three-point line, they're obviously under that. Looking for backcourt steals. I myself was shocked. Star Valley only had 2 steals in that first half. This is a team that thrives on stealing the ball from the other team. They need to have more of those if they want to win today. And then 10 assists. I was looking for that. I thought it was a pretty lofty goal. Well, only 1 assist on my stat sheet for the Lady Braves. I think it was the first basket of the game. So we'll see if they can improve on a couple of things and come out here in the second half.
Star Valley Health keys to the game online at starvalleyhealth.org. How about the answer to your trivia question?
And our question was, who led the Lady Braves in rebounds in their 45-35 win over Kelly Walsh in Rock Springs last season? And the answer is Livy Kleeman. Livy had 9 in that game.
All right, actually no correct answers this time, so not a winner during this halftime trivia. Still go ahead and follow, of course, Swirl and the Giftery on Instagram and Facebook. Here we go, wrapping up the Simplot Smoky Candy Mine halftime show. Lady Braves trailing 19-13. It is going to be Star Valley basketball to open up the second half. Since the timeout called by Coach Erickson, Star Valley has outscored Kelly Walsh 8-2 to get themselves back into this game. Let's see how they do here, down by 6. Hill has the ball poked away but picked back up. Feeds to Kleeman. Hudson tries to bounce down to Mackey, and a miscommunication. It's going to be turned over and out of bounds.
Yeah, Cam was already cutting to the basket when Kleeman bounced past to nobody, out of bounds. So Kelly Walsh will now with a chance to extend this 6-point lead.
Spears, no shot on the perimeter for the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Goes back to her. That shot rolled the inside rim and no good. Kelly Walsh had a hot start from the outside. They've since gone ice cold. Star Valley with the rebound. Nelson down the floor. Hill feeds left to Nelson. Ambry will step back and pass to Mackey. Kick over to Kleeman. Fake the pass inside. Nelson now. Again, patient around the outside arc are the Lady Braves. Mackey finds Hudson. Kleeman. Back to Hudson Kleeman with 6:50 remaining in the third period. Hill up top. McGee again on the right.
And patient is good, but you got to keep the ball moving. Otherwise, you're not accomplishing anything.
Nelson on the left. Makes a move, drives in, goes strong to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Kelly Walsh. Trojan basketball. Larson on the board and across half court. Here's Morrison in the corner. Sidesteps, drives, blocked down low by Hill. Loose ball picked up by Kleeman. Has a seat and gives it up to Mackey.
That's a pretty dang good play from Hudson Kleeman. That very easily could have been one of those steal and turnover type of situations.
Nelson up top for Star Valley, still trailing 19-13, and the Lady Braves throw it away. Another miscommunication off the pass, and it sails out of bounds. Goes back to Kelly Walsh.
Here's that sequence I'm talking about. She immediately, as soon as she lands on her wallet, she's like, I got to get rid of it, and does just that.
Ball to the left key for the Trojans. Dribble in the lane. Hook shot no good. Got her own rebound and hits the putback. It was Brecken Fago off the board and a bucket on her own miss.
Lead now back up to 7. Just like that, Kelly Walsh scored the last 2 points of the second quarter, and slow start here in the third, and they get the first points.
5 minutes, 27 seconds to go. Mackey on the perimeter. Tries to bounce down to Kleeman, gets her, and then she'll throw it away, but out of bounds. Last touch by Kelly Walsh. So it's an 8-point advantage in favor of Kelly Walsh, 21-13.
We're trying to get to Hudson Kleeman. There just was not a lot of room there. Lady Braves fortunate to keep the possession here, in my opinion.
Inbound stolen, tipped, and taken away by the Trojans. So Star Valley retreats back to the defensive end. Still trailing 21-13. Now Kelly Walsh works the outside. Nelson on defense. Good defense. Pokes the ball away, and there will be a foul. Almost had it clean. I think it was the second effort is where they got her.
Second personal on Ambry. First team foul on the Lady Braves here in the quarter. 4:58 left in the third.
Inbound to Humphreys for the Kelly Walsh Trojans with an 8-point lead, up 21-13. 4:50 remaining in this third period. Feed over to the right side. Pass to the right key ball, taken away by Ruby Hill. Outlets to Nelson, who dribbles across the timeline, sets up in the front court, finds Kleeman, open three, shots away, and it's good. A Star Valley orthodontics triple for Hudson Kleeman, and it's a 5-point game.
First made three of the game for the Lady Braves, and boy, did they need that.
Makes it 16-21. Right side angle drive, too strong. Kleeman on the rebound. Star Valley basketball. Mackey takes the dribble across the half court. Passes to McGee. Down low to Hill. Dribble, shot, no, but a foul. Ruby Hill will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line, and she'll have 2 attempts with the clock stopped at 4:01.
It's a good job by, this is the last sequence. Hudson knocks down the triple. This sequence, Ruby did a good job of working without the basketball and got herself right under the cylinder and draw the foul. The free throw, however, first one's no good. Foul went against Michaela Humphreys, by the way, first personal.
Hill will have another shot here at the Riverside Dental free throw line. Sends it away, bouncing on the rim, no good. And a rebound foul goes against Star Valley.
My goodness.
Livy, who just subbed in.
Star Valley's Livy.
Is that her
fourth?
Fourth.
That should be her fourth on my stat sheet. Yeah, it is.
Well, that was a quick trip to the court for Livy. As Kelly Walsh will inbound. Still a 5-point difference, 21-16. KW basketball. Larson feeds up top to Schaaf, and around the arc they go. Trying to make a move. Left side kick into the corner. Nothing there for Smith. Clock rolls down to 3:40 to go, third period. 1 team foul on Kelly Walsh, 2 on Star Valley. Dribble, drive, lost but collected. Kick out, 3, too strong, no good. Rebounded though. Dribble outside the key and pass up top. Over to the right side, Spago. Back up top of the key to Humphreys. No shot there either. KW continues around the perimeter themselves with 3:17 to go in the third. Larson feeds to Schaaf. Holds it. Passes up top to Smith and over to the left side now to Larson.
It's a long possession.
Schaaf for 3, no good, another miss. Rebounded by England, Star Valley basketball. Avery across the half court. Chance here to make it a 1-possession game. Star Valley's trailed by as many as 10, now it's down to 5. 21-16, 2:44 to go in the third period. Mackey, Nelson, baseline drive, ball poked out of her hands and out of bounds, stays with Star Valley on the baseline.
Morgan McGee will come in for the Lady Braves, and in for Kelly Walsh is Ellie Holthouse and Olivia Spears.
McGee will look to inbound, does so to Hudson Kleeman. Backing around the outside of the arc, back to McGee, right side corner. 1 dribble and up top with the pass and around the arc to Nelson. 2:28 to go in the third. Nelson makes a move in the lane. Floater, no good. Got her own rebound. Put back is good with the foul. Ambry Nelson doing it again in the paint and to the line for the and one.
Boy, Ambry has had to really battle for her points this weekend. And stuck with it there, get the offensive board and the putback, and a chance to cut this to a 2-point game. First attempt from the line today.
Elena Stevens has just subbed in. Ruby Hill will have a seat. Elaine over on the right side post. And Coach Gillum will counter, sending in Morrison.
Well, the reason why is that was foul number 4 on Lauren Haywood, which I'll be honest, I did not realize.
Free throw's good. Yeah, they gave it to Humphreys, I believe.
Sorry. They were a little late putting the, that was still the Liddy Kleeman foul.
Free throw is good, and it's a 2-point game. Star Valley has cut it down to 21-19. And since that timeout, clear back in the early second period, Kelly Walsh has scored 4 points.
Yeah, it was 17-5 at one point.
2 minutes now to go in the third. KW left key, ball knocked loose on the court. Jump ball call, arrow favors KW. They'll keep it. It does flip back to Star Valley on the next jump. And a Kelly Walsh player slow to get up.
Well, it was kind of a scrum. They end up kind of all getting tangled up in a 3-person ball down there right under the basket. And Holthouse is, she took the worst of it.
She is up and off the court under her own power. Not feeling great about it, but looks like she may just be able to shake it off. So she'll have a seat.
Possession to the Lady Trojans.
It is Kelly Walsh basketball. Arrow flips back to Star Valley with the Lady Braves down by 2. They've trailed by as many as 10. Here's an inbound 3. Morrison, good. Back to a 5-point game. Morrison off the inbound triple. Star Valley has the ball poked away from behind. England lost it. Taken back by the Trojans, up 24-19. Spears, baseline, kicked out behind her to Morrison, and her pass is too high, right into the hands of Mackey for the steal. Cameron across the half court with 1:28 to go. Still first period, England up top. Still third period, England up top. Here's a 3, no good. Morrison on the rebound for Kelly Walsh.
Elena Stevens came in to check, see if she could provide a spark. That one just wouldn't drop.
And miscommunication by Kelly Walsh. They try to go down to Fago, and it's over her head out of bounds. Star Valley has it back.
Boy, both of these teams are just kind of leaving the door open. Here's that 3-pointer from Morrison, and right after she made that one, she got a steal. So just those little moments like that just kind of flips the momentum back and forth. This is a very tenuous 5-point lead.
Double team on the inbound. England dribbles away from it. Still in the backcourt. Passes to Foster, who takes it across the timeline. 1 minute to go in the third period. Low scoring affair in Afton with Kelly Walsh leading at 24-19. Ruby Hill drives, kick out, and a travel call. Gives it back to KW with 49.9 to go. Still late here in the third period. 2 team fouls each. Kelly Walsh will inbound to Smith. Out in front to Spears. Wants to drive. Flicks it over her head, though, to an open Fago, who scores. And it's now a 7-point game after Star Valley had cut it down to 2. Pressure in the backcourt put on by Kelly Walsh. England across the timeline, dribbles off her foot. Ball is loose, and Kelly Walsh has it. They have a 2v2 on the run to the rim, blocked and out of bounds. Stays with Kelly Walsh, but it was knocked loose by Cameron Mackey at the rim. 23.6 seconds remaining in the third period. 7-point Kelly Walsh lead, inbounding on the baseline. Outside to Schaaf, up top to Smith. Left side now is Spears, wants to dribble, kick out. Smith for 3, front rim, no good. Fight for the rebound and a foul against Kelly Walsh. Just the third team foul with 13.7 remaining in the third.
Spears whistle for her second.
Team foul number 3.
Foster will inbound for Star Valley. They have 13 seconds. Double team in the backcourt, finds Mackey. She'll dribble away from some pressure and across the timeline. Has it with 6, now 5. Cameron wants to drive, can't. Steps back with 3. Foster, long 3 at the buzzer. Good! Banked it in at the buzzer from 7 feet beyond the arc. And Ari Foster hits the Star Valley Orthodontics triple to cut the lead down to 4. 26-22. That will do it for the REIC Rentals third quarter, formerly known as Black Mountain Rentals. Same employees, same great service, more resources to serve your needs. The REIC Rentals third quarter. Take a 30-second break, fourth quarter next on the SVI Sports Network.
Adelson Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Adelson Brothers Flooring.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
Ari Foster hits the triple off the buzzer, banked it from well beyond the line. Here's a look at the Fall River Propane replay.
You know, dude, that may be a reference point depending on how this fourth quarter turns out, because the momentum had swung to Kelly Walsh there, and they had built that 7-point lead back up to 7, and now it's cut back to 4. That's just man, sometimes that can, and now the Lady Braves with the ball. That might be a reference point depending on what happens next.
Star Valley has the arrow to open up the fourth period. McGee for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kelly Walsh. 4-point game, 26-22, 7:40 to play in the fourth period. Down low and a foul against Star Valley will put Brecken Fagot to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Pretty sure this will go against Hudson Kleeman. Nope, they're going to get Livy Kleeman, which means she's out. So that's foul number 5 on Livy. Kind of a rough outing for her. Seems sometimes it happens that way, Duke. Sometimes it feels like as soon as you step on the court, you pick up a foul, and that's what happened to Livy today. She was barely on the court, and when she was getting whistled for fouls. Ruby Hill will come in. Fagot will go to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. She's got 6 points, 4 rebounds in the contest. First one is too strong.
She'll have another attempt here, still 26-22. Registration is open for the Star Valley Soccer Club. Find details and scholarship info at starvalleysoccerclub.org.
Second one is good. So Fagot with 7 points, and that is tied for the game high with Ambry Nelson.
And Nelson in trouble, double team to the backcourt, gives it up to England, back to Nelson, still behind the timeline, and a pass up to McGee. Now she'll want to drive, gets to the rim, shots no good, rebounded by Hill, then lost it down on the court, jump ball call. It's going to be Kelly Walsh basketball with 7:25 to go in the game.
You know, sometimes you got to kind of make an adjustment based on how the game is going. I think the Lady Braves they're driving to the hoop, and I think they're trying to either draw contact or expect contact. They're not getting that call. I think it would help them if they maybe just stopped and shot the little jumper instead, the way this game is going.
Nelson putting on pressure in the backcourt, forcing a timeout by Kelly Walsh. Their first timeout taken by Coach Gillum. So we'll take it. 7:15 to go, a 30-second break in the fourth period on the SVI Sports Network.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
Live fourth quarter coverage is provided by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com.
Coming out of the Kelly Walsh timeout, Star Valley on defense. Trojans inbounding into the front court with 7:12 to go in the fourth period. Lady Braves trailing by 5, 27-22. Ball loose on the court, jump ball call. Great job by McGee. Morgan forcing the jump and gets the ball back to Star Valley.
Those are the plays that are going to probably determine how this game turns out for Star Valley. Plays like that.
No pressure in the backcourt this time as Nelson crosses the timeline. Hudson Kleeman holds it high. Pass to Hill. Under 7 minutes to go. Still a lot of time in just a 5-point game. Lady Braves trailed by as many as 12 in the first half. Cut it down to 2. And now it's at 5 at 27-22. Nelson makes a move, has a lane, lost the ball, stripped out of her hands, and then she touches it before it goes out and turns it over.
It's been a rough weekend for Ambry. She has really tried to drive into the hole this weekend, and it's been extra tough for her to get the points that she's accustomed to getting.
Inbound play, tip, knocked around, and we'll have another jump ball.
Wow.
Favors Kelly Walsh, so they'll keep it, but Star Valley does flip the arrow with the full court press.
Coach Erickson pleading his case. Did not agree with what happened right there.
He thought maybe he should have had possession as Kelly Walsh will inbound. Ball tipped and a foul this time on Ambry. Stops the clock at 6:35 remaining in the fourth period.
That'll be the third personal on Ambry Nelson. Just the first foul, 6:35 to go here in a quarter, in the regulation I should say. Excuse me, that's the second team foul. No team fouls on Kelly Walsh.
KW will inbound again. 6:35 to go in the fourth. Pressure again in the backcourt. McGee knocks it loose, but picked back up by the Trojans. Now they go across the timeline with the pass to Foucault. Working it down left side key. Spears travels, slid on the pivot foot, and gives it back to the Lady Braves.
Both of these teams are just, man, if one of these teams can just solidify their footing momentum-wise, it almost feels like one team's just going to walk away with with this game in the last 6:26, but right now they're just trading turnovers.
Mackey and England sub in for Star Valley. Here's Kleeman, 3, too strong, no good. Rebounded though by Hill, dribble, put back, no, but a foul. And Ruby Hill to the Riverside Dental free throw line, 2 shots in a 5-point game.
Credit to Ruby. Offensive boards have been tough to come by for Star Valley in this game, and obviously, any of them in the fourth quarter is going to be even bigger. Free throw is good. Ruby has struggled from the line up to that point, 1 of 4, but knocks down that one. She'll get 1 more.
That makes it a 4-point game. Here's the second attempt. Halfway down, but no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. Still a 4-point difference, 27-23. Morrison in the front court, handling the dribble for Kelly Walsh. Nice pass down low, and then blocked and knocked out of bounds by Mackey. Heads up play for Cameron. It stays with Kelly Walsh on their end.
Cameron's not very tall, but she's got her second block tonight. Humphreys.
Inbounding is Spears. 4-point lead for the Trojans. Inbound to the lane and score. Cutting down the paint was Haley Larson. Humphreys found her, and the lead back to 6, 29-23.
Larson with 6 points. That was a good play.
5:50 to go in the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. Hill on the outside, works it to Nelson. Passes to England, top of the key. Mackey makes a move to the rim, left-hand scoop, too strong, no good. And a rebound foul going to be given to Mackey. Coach Erickson again pleading his case.
Ooh, he is fired up. First personal on Cam Mackey, third team foul on the Lady Braves, 1 on Kelly Walsh.
Kelly Walsh inbounds. They'll take the dribble across the half-court line. 5:23 to go. Still a lot of time. 3 timeouts remain for Star Valley. 4 timeouts for Kelly Walsh. 6-point difference, 29-23. Turnaround jumper in the lane, no good. Missed by Fago, and it's rebounded by McGee.
Still a lot of time in this game, but the way the game has transpired, this 6-point deficit just feels huge for Star Valley. I feel like if they could ever overcome it all the way, it almost feels like they would just keep on going and win the game, but that has been the struggle.
Nelson, she's fouled, and it rolls over the rim and falls. Ambry, a tough shot on the elbow, bumped down to the court, and the ball rolled up and over and in.
Kind of took one in the midsection here right after she let go, and then the ball gets the friendly roll, and Ambry to the line to try and complete a second 3-point play of the game for her, and she does. She's got 10 in the game, and the lead is now 3.
Timeout taken by Coach Erickson, a full timeout. It's Kelly Walsh 29, Star Valley 26, back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
And one three-point play for Ambry Nelson makes it a three-point game, 29-26. Kelly Walsh with the ball, 4:50 to go in the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Kelly Walsh. Lady Braves have 2 timeouts remaining. Is it 3? I thought it was... Board says 3, so I guess we'll go with that. I'll put the scoreboard. And the ball tipped, taken away by McGee. Numbers for the Braves. 3-on-1. Bounce down low to Mackey, who scores. Kleeman the steal and the assist, and it's a 1-point game. Kelly Walsh works it over to the right side, and a timeout. No, a travel call turns it back over. And the Lady Braves have a chance to take the lead.
And when's the last time, here's that last sequence. Beautiful finish here from Cam Mackey. When's the last time the Lady Braves led? Was it 2-0? It was, because Kelly Walsh hit a three-pointer. Yeah, 2-0 was the last time the Lady Braves led in this game.
29-28. They trail by as many as 12, and now they lead by 1. Down low to McGee. No dribble shots off the square and in.
Beautiful pass there, too.
30-29. 3:55 to go in the fourth period. Lady Braves on top now. Kelly Walsh, kick out 3 off the mark and airball out of bounds. Trying to save it was Humphreys, sliding out of bounds, couldn't do it. And it's Lady Braves basketball.
That's a sidebar story, too, and obviously Kelly Walsh could still bookend it with a strong finish from 3. They were 3 of 7 from the three-point line. They're now 4 of 18 from distance.
Nelson across the half court now for Star Valley. Trying to add now to a lead, up 30-29, 3:30 to go in the game.
See if Star Valley knows how to play this game with the lead. They've barely had it.
Mackey to Foster, right key as her pass tipped out. Stays with Star Valley, inbounding on the baseline.
Miley Morrison comes in for Kelly Walsh. Hudson Kleeman in for the Lady Braves. Also a late check-in here, that is Olivia Spears.
Foster will inbound on the baseline for Star Valley. Just inside the corner. Looking, running out of time, lobs it up to Kleeman and found her. Kleeman works it over to Nelson. Jabs left and takes his a couple dribbles center court, or top of the key rather, with 3:15 to go. Fourth period. Down low, inside, and through the hands of Mackey and out of bounds. Turnover, and it goes back to Kelly Walsh. Star Valley still up by 1.
Too bad for Star Valley. Cam was just wide open in that corner. It was a tough pass to handle and went off her hands.
Ball loose, stolen on the inbound. Star Valley has it, and then a blocking foul will be given to Kelly Walsh. A drive and a shot, but the foul was well before that.
Avery England steps in and gets that steal. Maybe deflected there by Ambry Nelson. Foul went against Brecken Fagot, her second. And as you mentioned, it's the second team foul on Kelly Walsh.
Inbound to Nelson at the half-court line. Lady Braves still up by 1. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Mackey, England, drives, runner in the lane, short off the front cylinder, and rebounded by Fagot. Kelly Walsh basketball. Trojans will try and retake the lead. Down the stretch, here's Morrison. Drive, kick out, no shot for Smith. Outside on the arc, now down low, no dribble shot, missed by Spears and rebounded by Kleeman. Star Valley basketball.
Boy, that looked like that was going to drop for Spears, just didn't.
Across the timeline goes England. Foster. She hit a buzzer beater 3 at the end of the third period, and right now that's been a big shot in a 1-point game.
Yeah,
Nelson up top.
It was a 7-point lead when she banked that in at the end of the third.
Kleeman holds it, looks inside and passes to Nelson. Top.
This is a tough point, dude, because everybody gets a little tight. You don't want to make the crucial mistake.
Nelson drives, left-hand scoop shot, no good. And then tries to get the jump ball off the rebound, but a timeout called first by Kelly Walsh to make sure they kept possession because Star Valley has the arrow. So a full timeout called by Coach Gillum. We'll take a 60-second break, under 2 to go on the SVI Sports Network.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
Game down the stretch, a 1-point Star Valley advantage with 1:56 to go in the game. It is Kelly Walsh basketball. Star Valley with 2 timeouts remaining. Kelly Walsh with 3 timeouts remaining. And an offensive foul on Kelly Walsh in the front court. Now Coach Gillum is not very happy at all.
Let's see if we can see what the officials are going to see. She cleared out. Boy, I did not see much there, Duke, unless it's something I'm not seeing. If they're calling it on Morrison, which they did, kind of a clear out with that off arm, I just did not see much there, if anything.
Star Valley will catch the break with 1:44 to go in the game and a 1-point lead. 3 team fouls on Kelly Walsh, 4 on Star Valley. 30-29 as the Lady Braves work around the outside. Again, no shot clock anymore. Star Valley goes down to McGee. Tough shot falling away from the rim and no good. Rebounded by Kelly Walsh. Trojan basketball, and then McGee will foul in the backcourt.
Holy cow. This is getting nutty here at the end of this one.
That's the 5th team foul, so it is going to put Kelly Walsh to the line. 2 shots here with a 1-point deficit.
Official's a little slow to realize that was the bonus foul.
Yeah, they'll get it.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Two of the 3 realize. They're confirming, I think, just with the table.
That's true. Scoreboard is...
Or are they saying the scoreboard was wrong? They're just going to say the scoreboard was incorrect. They confirm with the table.
I was going to say I actually thought it was 4, but I guess that's why they're getting paid to do this, and we just watch.
Star Valley basketball, 4th team foul on the Lady Braves. First team foul, or first personal on Mackey with Kelly Walsh on the outside. Star Valley with a 1-point lead. Baseline bounce pass and a timeout taken by Kelly Walsh. Full timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. It is 30-29. Star Valley up by 1. They trailed by as many as 12. Have stormed back to take the lead by a point with 1:09 to go. 4 team fouls on Star Valley, 3 on Kelly Walsh. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining.
Well, if this game comes down to free throws, coming into the weekend, the Lady Braves shooting 64% on the season, Kelly Walsh 55%. And so far this afternoon, Kelly Walsh 3 of 5 Star Valley 6 of 10. So extrapolate from that what you can. I don't know if that means anything, but just as an FYI, if it comes down to free throws, that's where those teams sit, which is basically pretty much at their average or within a couple of points. A lot of pressure in a game like this, as I was kind of saying before, Duke. Team, you tighten up because you don't want to make a mistake. Because making a mistake in the first quarter, oh, no big deal. Well, in a game like this where both teams have been scratching and clawing for an hour and a half, you don't want to make the one that's going to pile on at the end and maybe turn the game against your team.
It is going to be Kelly Walsh basketball out of their own timeout. Inbound to the outside. Crossover move to go baseline. Kick out and a blocking foul on Star Valley. Non-shooting foul, but it does now this time for sure put put Kelly Walsh in the bonus, and we'll see 2 free throws here from the stripe.
Second personal on McGee. This is Olivia Spears. She's 0 for 1 today from the free throw line. This one is no good.
Still a 1-point Star Valley lead. Spears the chance to tie the game now.
Spears 76% on the season.
Free throw is good. We're tied at 30. Star Valley basketball. Nelson in the backcourt. Light pressure on the inbound play. Now Nelson takes it across the half-court line. 57 seconds to go. Tied at 30. Kleeman gives it up to Nelson. Back to Mackey. Holds it high. No shot. Nelson steps back, calls a new set. Clock down to 40 seconds. Nelson steps back again. 35 seconds with a pass to Kleeman. And a timeout taken by Coach Erickson at 32.1 seconds to go. He'll have 1 timeout remaining. And this will be a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds on SVI.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, 1 remaining for Coach Kate Erickson, 2 remaining for Kelly Walsh. We're tied at 30 points apiece, 32 seconds remains in the game, and it is Star Valley basketball. Inbound backcourt, Nelson off a screen, drives to the rim, shot, no! They say it's cleanly blocked. Kelly Walsh with the ball, 20 seconds on the other end. Coach Gillum will let him play through, no timeout called. Stolen by Star Valley, but with a foul. No foul, or is there a timeout and a foul? The whistle blew, but the officials have not signaled anything.
I think they're saying Kelly Walsh got the timeout before the steal? Yeah, before the steal.
Wow, here's the replay. Of course, you can't see anything. There's the clean steal. Yeah, certainly not a jump, certainly not a foul. And Coach Gillum thought she had the timeout, and that's what they give her. So that one was close.
Maybe a little better angle here. Woo. Both coaches have been pretty fired up at the guys in stripes today. That is for sure.
Still tied at 30 points apiece, 14.3 seconds to go. Stick with us for the Silver Star post-game show. We'll have your player of the game. We'll have your post-game stats and comments from Coach Kate Erickson after this one.
Did we mention it's official appreciation week?
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
That's what we've been told.
They may not feel very appreciated this game, I guess is what I'm saying.
30-30. 14.3 seconds to go. Both coaches have one timeout left. Kelly Walsh is in the bonus. They have 14 fouls themselves, so the next one puts Star Valley in the bonus. Kelly Walsh basketball on the inbound. Larson, 10 seconds to go. Braves need a stop. Here's a pass down low right, good. 6-5. Coach Erickson's going to call a timeout at 2. They didn't give it to him until about 3 seconds had gone off the clock. Kelly Walsh celebrates, but they do get the timeout to Coach Erickson. How much time they're going to put on the clock, though, because that shot went in with about 6 seconds. Coach Erickson was calling for the timeout, and they never stopped the clock. Right now, it's Kelly Walsh up by 2. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll see how much time they put on the clock. Right now, they do 3.5 seconds. So he doesn't get much time back, and they will have to go the full length of the court, down by 2 points.
Here's that last sequence. Brecken Fagot gets it to go, and that could be the game winner.
Official back to the score table. See if they adjust the time at all. Again, it sits at 3.5. Looks like they're going to keep it there. So again, Star Valley will have the full length of the court to go. No timeouts remain. A foul by Kelly Walsh will put Star Valley in the bonus for 2 free throws.
That's a great point.
So if you're Kelly Walsh, of course you don't want to be too aggressive to foul, but you're going to have to force Star Valley to go the full length of the floor. And then Star Valley will actually take it about in the backcourt, which may be why Coach Erickson waited a little bit to call the timeout, so he was a little closer to the half-court line to inbound. Here's the inbound. Kleeman to McGee. Dribble shot at the buzzer. Bang! Is it 2 or 3? Is it a 2 or a 3? A tie or the win? Is it a tie or the win? Signal officials haven't said. McGee hit it off the bank. Left wing. Here's the replay. Officials have not said if it's 2 or 3. It's close. It's a 3. It's a 3. They signal 3. McGee for 3. And the win of the buzzer. 33-32.
Oh my goodness. What a finish.
Here's a look at it again on the Fall River Propane replay. Her foot was behind the lines. We can't see the clock, so we can't really confirm. Oh, it's off. It's definitely off in time.
That's good.
It's a 3 and off in time, and Star Valley wins by 1. 33-32 the final.
Yeah, in fact, there was still a second and a half on the clock when she shot when that left her hand. Wow, what a finish. And a grinder of a game and a flourish of a finish.
That will send us into the Silver Star post-game show. Silver Star Internet, better connected. Learn more at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. Coach Kate Erickson's with Millie Kazare right now. Let's go courtside to Millie.
Coach, that was an awesome win. Congrats. First of all, what are your takeaways?
So much emotions right now, but the grit. I got to give it to the girls, okay? They do great things. They're very coachable. They listen. I just love coaching them.
And what does it say about this group to battle and just push hard and come out with a win like this?
Oh, it's huge because these are just games that we're going to be in from here on out, whether it's the next 9-10 games or whether it's regionals and state. Coach Kazare, I got to give him credit for that. In practice, he's taken time to have those girls shoot those kind of shots, and it paid off.
And then last question, how does this set the tone for the rest of the season?
Oh, it's huge. You know, you get down like that and dig and get a lead and then lose it, and then they had a great play. We should have known they were going to go to the post. We didn't talk about that, and so they made adjustments, and it was was able to finish. So
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win again. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Amelia Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report in Afton and in Alpine. And Morgan McGee hits the three-pointer as time expires.
Holy moly.
To win it by 1, 33-32 is the final. Star Valley advances to 6-4 overall, while Kelly Walsh drops down to 2-9. Here's your post-game battle stats.
Well, first for Kelly Walsh, Brecken Fagot there for a few seconds looked like maybe she was going to have the game winner. She finishes with 9. 6 points for Haley Myers, 5 for Micaiah Humphreys, 5 for Miley Morris, 4 for Olivia Spears, 3 for Brooklyn Schaaf. The Trojans go 4 of 18 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. The Lady Braves get 10 points from Ambry Nelson, 7 from Morgan McGee, including the game winner. Hudson Kleeman had 5. Ruby Hill and Cam Mackey each had 4. 3 for Ari Foster, which was the Lady Braves hit a bank-in buzzer at the end of the third and the fourth quarter, and they come away with this one. They overcome a slight rebound disadvantage. That went to the Trojans. 3 of 11 from 3, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, and the Lady Braves, for the second year in a row, sweep the Casper teams. That had never happened before, and it's happened twice in a row, and that is your post-game battle stats.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, quality, price, and service, located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers. And your player of the game, presented by Star Valley Skidoo.
Well, how can it be anybody other than Morgan McGee? She just hit the game winner, three-pointer at the buzzer, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, and the game winner. Her first made 3 of the game. She had been 0 for 3, knocks down the one that matters the most, and she is the Star Valley Skidoo player of the game.
Congratulations to Morgan. Top quality products combined with excellent service standards. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. That's StarValleySkidoo.com. Your final, Lady Braves over the Trojans in Afton, 33-32. Stay with us. The Varsity Boys game on the way next. For those listening on Swift 98, have a song or two, and then we'll be right back with the boys pregame show. For those watching on video, flip on over to the event for the boys, and we'll be right back on the SVI Sports Network.